So little update. So I played 2 tournaments this weekend. The next one is where you'll see most of the footage from. But I'm coming off the second one, so this is a live reaction. So the first one I played yesterday, only missed the win by 1 shot intermediate and shot a 948 or 9 rated round. So I was really happy with that. I came out here today to the Lake Ridge executive session in Woodbridge, Virginia, and played okay on the front. Went 1 over. Nothing bad. This is a tough course. I think the winner of EP2 was at like 1 or 2 under, so still in it for sure. Knew I missed some birdies. And the second 9 was just super inconsistent. I could not hit the lines I wanted and threw it in bad spots. I played the course blind. A lot of people are, but it was just not some dumb shots and threw it so many OB shots. But I was doing okay. I was still hanging in there. I think I was 3 over coming into the last hole. Really should have been 2 over. Just a lot of stupid mistakes. But all things that could be fixed. Throw a good drive on 18 and leave myself a putt for birdie. And it's on a hill, so all around it is just, it could roll down. And I run it, and I get like the worst roll imaginable. It just rolls like 70 feet into a ditch, and I can't really pitch out well. I pitch out to like another 25 footer, run it, rolls back into almost the same spot in this ditch. This is like a 60-foot roll. And then I go out, lay it up, and make a 7. Yeah, so that round's gonna be rated like low 800s. So that's gonna be a huge setback. Just really stinks. I'm working on my putting. I'm still pulling my putts, and I really want to fix that. And I spent a lot of time yesterday doing it. I'll definitely have to go back and rework on it. Really, probably get a basket. And I've just noticed some things with my backhand that I don't like. I did have one backhand on like a 450-foot hole that I put to like 15 feet and made the putt. So from 15 in, it's feeling good, the putt. From deep, it's not. But I just want to give you guys this update. The goal, I threw 1 round that's like right around the goal, so that was awesome. And then this last round just crushed it. But next weekend is at my home course where Giles Run in Lurn, Virginia, where I really know how to shoot it. So, I'm kind of, today was really rough, and I was upset about it, but also at the same time, I think it's a good learning experience. You just can't run that putt there. Just lay it up, take your 3, and shoot a 900-ish rated round, probably lower, probably like 880, but like that's not killing me. This was like low 800s at best. So you gotta take your medicine, and I definitely just learned that the hard way. But yeah, I gotta cut this. This is getting long, and I'm just running. But I think this showed that there's a lot of room for growth. I gotta get the putt down. I gotta get the backhand consistent. The forehand feels pretty good, but the backhand is not. And next weekend, I really think I have a shot to win, and I think I have a shot to shoot over 950 rated rounds. So I'm really looking forward to it. And if I can play my game, you'll definitely get updates on that, and I'll try to shoot a practice round there. But stay tuned. One of the things I've noticed is that I'm rounding a lot when I pull through, and I think I'm losing power. So this is going to be full backhand sends, and we're going to see what the distances are, if it's any better, and if we can hit our lines. Been early releasing on this a little bit, but trying to get some reps in before the tournament. Not sure it's going to help, but let's see how this works out. their first throws. So usually when I do field work, it's like I maybe get one at like 380. I've come out here before and gotten a couple of, maybe one or two over 4. But that was just the first session. I'm not even super warm yet. And I had 2 over 400 and one at about 385. So things are looking up. I'll probably give another update at the end of the session, but it's the distance I want to see, even though not playing a distance course weekend, but it's the process. And my lines are pretty sharp too. Usually I'd grip lock when I'm throwing this hard, but that felt pretty good. It definitely wasn't effortless, but it was feeling good. All right, let's see what's next. All right, so post backhand throwing session, clearly not at the field. It got a little too dark to film. But yeah, I feel like it went well overall. So talked a little bit after the first couple throws. Threw some more and had one session where I was throwing over 450 on 3 of them. And then I think another 2 were around 400. So that has like never happened before. Now, granted, those were downhill, but even I've thrown in that field before and I've not thrown that consistently that far. And I don't think I ever touched 450. So it's definitely feeling good. I still feel like sometimes I'm early releasing, trying to pull straight through. I just let it go a little early. And then sometimes when I'm really trying to crank, I grip lock. We'll talk more about one really bad grip lock in a second, but overall there weren't any like too bad, and there were a couple early releases, but like it's feeling better. And I know that like I think short term, like my backhand, if I just left it as it would be better for this tournament coming up this weekend. But long term, I think this is gonna definitely reap the benefits. I think there's more power to be had this way, which I'm already showing a little bit, and my timing's only getting better. But really, I think it's just the consistency of hitting the line. Like before, if I missed the line, like I had no idea what I was doing. If I was rounding or if I was early releasing, you know, like I couldn't tell how to fix it. But I can feel these like right away. Like, oh yeah, I just pulled through that one like way too hard and grip locked it. Or like, oh my God, that came out of my hand so early, which is the more common mistake right now. But I think we're getting there. And there were a couple that were right on my line perfect, realizing that my T-Bird 3 is just maybe my money disc. We'll see. I'm maybe bringing that out a lot. But yeah, I'm starting to feel better about it. It felt a lot better today. I threw some uphill afterwards, and that's where I had this one massive grip lock because I was trying to pump distance. I wasn't getting it out as far as I thought. But then my next throw, I hit like 360 uphill with my destroyer, like right on my line. I'm like, there it is. Let's not talk about it was 400 feet, but let's talk about the 400-foot grip lock, 200 feet the other way too, into the road. No cars were hit though, so we're good on that front. But anyway, putting is still struggling. Even after that next session, I played around and still isn't feeling great, but I think it's going to get there. And I'm just trying to focus on like minimal movements with my putt and just finishing at the target. Cause I know I have like the speed to get there with the spin I'm putting on it. With my backhand, I'm really just trying to follow through at the target and not round. So I know what I need to do with both of them. And my forehand, like it's levels ahead of the others. It's feeling good. So, all right. So real quick, just to end it, next time you see me will be after my 2-day tournament at my home course. Expectations are definitely lower now since I'm going through some form changes, but hopefully I can get some more shots and more rounds in the future. This one was more of just practice, but I wanted to give you a state on my game because I've really been thinking about it more recently. So stick with me, and we've definitely hit some setbacks, but I'm still hoping we could pave the way to 950. I think we've made the right steps to get there. So stay tuned to find out. Thanks for watching, guys.